I myself have set myself to be a student of several systems, at least 4 African systems, and 2 European systems. So I studied, for example, the Yoruba systems of divination, accepted 1 or 2 of the basic fundamental principles, and rejected some of the other things that didn't sit well with me. For example, I'm a vegan, so I don't eat any flesh. But within the Yoruba tradition, some Yoruba tradition, there's this thing of sacrifice of animal for the purpose of divination. I rejected that, and also rejected the notion of having to take on milk as a purpose of divination. Don't believe that you need that. You can do it without milk. Also took on some of the Nuba principles of the way in which they, through the Niletic systems, see the earth as one continuum, and the way in which their divination, their spiritual processes are adopted, and 2 other African-based systems as well. The 2 European systems, in particular the Celtic system of seeing things and the world, and the holistic approach to Celtic traditions, which actually has an Iberian connection, and through that to other systems which connect to the Southern Hemisphere. So a number of their systems I felt personally strongly connected to, and also because we're living in an environment in which the Celts were a strong population. So a number of their spiritual processes also adopted, and 1 other non-linear European system also interested me. So from that, the synthesis for my personal being was creating a synthesis that worked for me. Over and above that, external to that, was on drawing upon those concepts to create general modules that people can adopt if they so choose in their own spiritual belief systems. So keenly believe and practice meditation, and a key part of the meditation is that it's regular, it's consistent, and we provide meditation classes through Now Device so people can meditate and develop those systems. We also set about creating an environment in which people can delve further into further systems. But if they choose to, that's their choice. Because spirituality is a very personal thing, and what people choose to do spiritually is also a personal thing. So part of what we do is offer advice, not dogmatic programming, but advice. If you want to do this, you can do that. If you want to do that, do this. We try to root the spiritual practices in pragmatic things so that people can understand that they are already practicing a kind of spirituality in some of the things that they do, but it's about tuning that which they do so that it works better. Yes? For example, people will naturally probably have some quiet time, but it's about revitalizing your quiet time so that it works more effectively. People naturally have a cleansing process, but it's about fine-tuning your cleansing process. For example, when you get up in the morning and you brush your teeth, it's about drinking lots and lots of water, at least half a litre or a litre of water to cleanse your system. So it's about fine-tuning that so that it becomes programmatic. It becomes something that you work in as a program. The physical exercise is not just when you feel like it, but it's part and parcel of your daily routine for the rest of your life until you die. So it's about tuning what you already do. The way in which many of the people with the Oriental tradition have taken on systems is very, very important, very useful. The way in which you see, for example, if you wake up early enough in the morning and go into the park, you will see families of people practicing Qigong, families of people under the trees working as a family. These are people in their 80s, 90s in this country, in the 80s or 90s, carrying on their own traditions as a family, walking under the trees, doing their meditation, doing their practices, doing their movement. And they will keep doing this every day until they die. Right? Until they die. This is something that we as African people need to be doing. We need to detoxify. We need to cleanse. It's not just a one-off. Oh, I'm detoxing today. It's like a trendy thing. I'm detoxing today. No. You need to detox every single day. Oh, I'm going to do a 5K run, to support some cancer charity. Wonderful. You actually need to be doing that running every day, or at least once a week. And you need to be doing that swim almost every day. You need to be doing something physical every day. It's not just a one-off. Africanus.